Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is their new foundation. It came out a little while ago. I have been using this foundation for about a week and a half, so I've really got my grounds on how this foundation works. I have my notes written in my phone, so let's get right into it. So for the consistency of this product, I did write a lot for this, so I am going to be kind of reading through my notes, so if that gets on your nerves, I'm sorry, but this is the notes I took. So for consistency, I love the feel of this foundation. It feels thick, creamy, and buttery, but not so thick that it's like uncomfortable and you look cakey. I actually really love how this goes on. It's just this really nice sensation, and I don't know how to explain it. This is my favorite part of doing my makeup ever since I got this foundation. I get excited to put on my foundation. I bought the first Fit Me and it was a little bit shiny and didn't provide that great coverage. So when I was going to get this, I was a little bit kind of like, I hope it's as good, because the first one I got I didn't really like, and I still have it and I don't really use it, but I'm actually really glad I got this because it's great. So when I wear foundation, I don't usually need a ton of coverage. This one is a medium-ish coverage. If it's hard to explain, it's not full coverage, it's not light coverage, it's just in between. I usually like in between to light coverage because my skin is normal to dry and I don't really have bad skin, which is good. So I don't really need like a full thick coverage foundation. So I love this one. I like this one, gives a little bit more coverage than the L'Oreal Magic Nude, and so I don't really know, I might like this one more, and that L'Oreal one's been my holy grail for like 2 years. This is a quick drying foundation, which I really like because it makes me feel like it's really sinking into my skin. Some foundations you put on and they're just like there. This one I really feel locks into my skin and lasts all day. I can go a full 8-hour day, and I mean, I'll see a little bit of it, not as pigmented as when I put it on that morning, but it is a really good foundation for if you're going to school or work. It can last me up to 8 to 9 hours, but once I get home, it just kind of disappears. I don't know. But it lasts the time I want it to last, basically, to school. So the next little thing I want to talk about is the matte and poreless part of this foundation. I do believe that it is mattifying. Do I think it's fully mattifying? No. I think it has a little bit of a satin finish to it, but it is mattifying. And the poreless part, no, I didn't see any type of covering your pores, so I would definitely recommend using Benefit Professionals or whatever pore coverage you use. I use the Professionals, and I don't see any use of the poreless part. It just didn't work for me. Alright, so I'm going to talk about wear. This is another kind of long category, so I'm just going to read it really fast. I do believe that this foundation lasts on me for a good 8 to 9 hours. It keeps me pretty flawless all day at school. I don't have to worry about it coming off. Again, it really locks into your skin. I do use a powder to set my concealer, the original Maybelline Fit Me powder, because I haven't had a chance to get my hands on the new one, but I really didn't need any touch-ups throughout the day, which is great. I wouldn't recommend this for people with oily prone skin because it will not last a long time. This is made for people with normal to oily, but if you want to give it a go, you go, girl. I just feel like it'll come off really quickly if you have oily skin, unless you do touch-ups and reapply it every 2 hours, because I read a review before I bought this and it was an oily girl that did a review and said it came off like every 2 hours for her. So I'm just saying, like, if you're oily, I think there's something better for you than this foundation. I just don't feel like it would work that great unless you're fine with going and reapplying it and touching up. I mean, you do what you want, girl. So I really do believe that this foundation is great. It is worth the price. It lasts a while for a drugstore foundation that's only like $6. I love this foundation. It's so exciting to put on every morning, and I really love it. I think it's great, and I think it's definitely worth a try. I mean, if you are kind of in between, I say go for it. Just try it. It's great. I really believe that Maybelline has stepped up their game with this foundation. It's totally blew me away from looking at the first one to now this one. It's just awesome, and I'm really happy that I purchased this because I love it. So this is what the foundation looks like, just the foundation, no concealer, no powder, nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my concealer and stuff, so. To set my concealer, I'm using the regular Maybelline Fit Me. I do not have the new matte and poreless, so this is the one I have just been using with it. And then I'm just going to use my NYX blush in Spice Espresso. So that was it for my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation review. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you try it out or have any questions, just leave it down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Stay fierce. Girl, it is 8:30 and my school starts at 9. I'm gonna be late.